everyone, and welcome to the first ever MLB Home Run Derby VR Championship Edition. We are live from All-Star Week here in the nation's capital with so many great events happening in DC like FanFest, Play Ball Park, the MLB 5K Color Run, and the MLB Assembly, all leading up to the Home Run Derby and the All-Star Game. But back here at the VR booth, we have participants trying to make their way into the top 32 of the leaderboard. All weekend, they will have a chance to test their swing and become the first ever Home Run Derby VR champion. Hey everyone, welcome into our studio here at FanFest. I am Alexa Dat, alongside our two content creators, Preston Milich Fuzzy, as you guys know him, as well as Dan Robinson, known as Shelfie, and we are so excited to be here, guys, aren't we?
I'm crazy excited. I'm from Las Vegas, so we don't have a baseball team, so much baseball around us. First time at FanFest, I couldn't ask for a better occasion.
Same, this is my first time at FanFest. So much going on here. It's going to be a great time.
Yeah, and we're all looking forward to having all of you guys come by and swing in the cages, so we will get ready for that. But first, let's go ahead and give you a little bit of background information. What exactly is HRDVR? So let's go ahead and tell you this. It is a unique, immersive baseball experience that allows fans to step into the batter's box at Nationals Park. Players put their swings to the test and hit as many home runs as possible before time runs out. But it's not just about home runs, it's about your total score. You get points for any hit in fair territory based on distance plus extra bonus points for those home runs. Also, you can hit one of the targets for a score multiplier and hopefully propel yourself to the top of the leaderboard. And that is exactly, fans, why we are here today all weekend long. We're trying to make their way to the top of the leaderboard, the top 32. These players are going to try and do it and try and be guaranteed entry to our championship tournament on Monday. They're going to play head-to-head there on Monday in a single elimination bracket starting at 2 p.m. Eastern. The winner will be crowned the first ever Home Run Derby VR champion and get 4 tickets to the All-Star Game, as well as these prizes. If you are the grand prize winner, you're going to take home a custom trophy as well as 4 tickets to the All-Star Game. You're going to take home a Louisville Slugger bat. You're going to get a jersey, a hat, a 1-year subscription to MLB.TV, and of course, as you know, unlimited bragging rights. So, as I get to know you guys more, it's just really interesting. You said that you were from Vegas. This is your first time here in DC. Shelfie, you're from Philly, so you've been to DC before.
Yep.
So you went ahead and showed him the ropes, and we have an interesting package that we want to show you. Take a look.
Man, the U.S. Capitol is so much more beautiful than I thought it was going to be. Everywhere you look, there's monuments here, monuments there. I wasn't expecting this.
And the best part about it is everything is completely decked out in Major League Baseball. It's everywhere.
I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think I've ever seen a more stacked American League. You got Mike Trout, Aaron Judge, Mookie Betts. There's no way that the National League wins this year.
Oh, I don't know, man. The National League can win this year. We have Josh Hader, Kenley Jansen, Christian Yelich first year with the Brewers. The National League can definitely compete this year.
I see it. All these guys, they're so good, but I got to ask you one question. Who's your favorite player?
My favorite player, Aaron Nola. I've been watching him since his days at LSU, first-time All-Star, having a career year. Who's your favorite player?
My guy is Francisco Lindor, shortstop of the Cleveland Indians, leading the American League in runs. The brightest smile in all baseball. Look at that. You just can't beat it.
Yeah, he's got a pretty nice smile, but smiles don't win ball games. The All-Star Game is going to be a good one this year. Hey, who's winning the All-Star Game?
Amazing!
See, that's my girl. That's my girl. I like her. I like you. We are here at the Thomas Jefferson Memorial, and speaking of Thomas Jefferson, I bet he would be a Francisco Lindor fan.
Oh, I highly doubt that. We're here in the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. Jefferson obviously would be cheering for the National League and my boy Aaron Nola.
Man, where I come from, you don't see anything like this, and the only time that you do is when you open up a history book.
History book? Here's a fun fact for you. Spider-Man once climbed that building.
I knew that looked familiar. Did it actually happen?
Oh, it actually happened. I thought about climbing up there myself. I'm quite the athlete.
I bet you if you gave me a baseball, I could probably throw it that far right now.
Nah, I got
bet
you
I
beat.
could.
Yeah, we got a competition if you want.
Let's do it.
I bet I'll throw it farther.
No, you won't.
I bet I would.
I'm gonna go get it
We
right
can
now.
get Spider-Man involved in
Right
this
back.
if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I'm from DC. I'm glad you guys got to tour and check it out, and I'm sure it was an amazing experience for you having it be your first time here in DC checking out those monuments.
It was a lot of fun. I sent a lot of pictures to my mom. She was taken back as well. The Washington Monument was amazing. The Lincoln Memorial, everything. The Thomas Jefferson Memorial, it's been kind of surreal seeing all this in person, I can't ask for a better thing.
But Shelby, who won the competition between you two? Because at the end there, you guys are talking about who's the better athlete, yeah?
Now, he might be able to run a little faster than I can, but I definitely haven't beaten the arm strength. No way.
All right, we might have to test that a little bit later. We are here at FanFest, which is the largest interactive baseball theme park in the world. It takes place in the Walter E. Washington Convention Center, right here in the heart of downtown DC. Buzzy and his brother McSaucy took a walk around yesterday to check it all out.
We are at the 2018 MLB Fan Fest, and it is absolutely massive.
If you're a baseball fan and you're not here, I'm not sure what you're doing. This is my first Fan Fest, and I can tell you guys, there's so many festivities, there's former baseball players walking around, it's so much fun. You guys gotta come along with us. All right, so I'm here with my man Nate. This is his second Fan Fest. Right now we are at the Fan Fest batting cage. Are you excited? You ready to hit, man?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
Have you warmed up a little bit, or are you just ready to swing?
I'm always ready.
The first question I have for you guys is, one's wearing a Pirate shirt, one is wearing an Astro shirt. What's up with that?
Well, I'm really a Pirates fan, but George Springer is one of my favorite players, so I thought I'd wear his shirt today to the festival.
So he's a Pirates fan, but he likes George Springer. And do you have a favorite player, or is the Pirates your main thing?
Pirates my main thing, but I like Mike Trout's my favorite baseball player.
Mike Trout, okay. What did you think about the Andrew McCutchen trade?
I did not like it.
Didn't like it, me either. And then they traded Garrett Cole. Are you serious?
I hated that.
So I'm here with Deidre, and the first question that I have to ask you is, who's your favorite baseball team?
My favorite baseball team is the Angels, and my favorite baseball player is Albert Pujols.
Ooh, Albert Pujols, that's a good player right there. And is this your first MLB Fan Fest?
Out of 18 years in the Major League Baseball, yes, this is my first Fan Fest.
18 years, wow, okay. So you've been following the Angels that whole time, huh?
Well, I've been following Albert the whole time. I'm his wife.
I'm starstruck. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. You'll never know who you're me. I'm with Albert Pujols' wife. This is incredible. Thank you so much for stopping by.
All right, good to be here. Thanks for having me.
So much fun.
Buzzy, I'm still starstruck for you. Was that one of the most incredible things that you've ever experienced?
We were just out doing interviews, and I thought, oh, it's just a normal woman who enjoys baseball. And sure enough, it's Albert Pujols' wife. She was really awesome. She was super nice as well. So it was wonderful to meet her.
Yeah, I was behind the camera for that particular interview. I lost my mind as well. Your reaction was priceless.
Yeah, you found a fan who was maybe a little bit extra fan than somebody you would normally come across here at FanFest. Just a bit.
Right. She should have interviewed me.
That's right. All right, we're just getting started here, but we're going to jump into the break, and we're going to jump into the cages when we come back, see if anyone has made their way to the top of the leaderboard, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the MLB Home Run Derby VR Championship Edition. We are live from the heart of All-Star Week in Washington, D.C. Fans are here trying to make it into the top 32 on the leaderboard to be guaranteed entry into our tournament on Monday. Fans behind us are going absolutely crazy. Fuzzy and Shelby, Alexa Dat, we are having an absolute blast the first time at FanFest here, guys.
So much fun. There's still so much to do, so if you guys have not been here, I challenge you guys. Come meet all of us. There's so much left to do. Throw pitches, hit some home runs over here at the virtual home run derby. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, you can totally come down here, check the game out, meet me and Fuzzy, and then Alexa Dat maybe even. I'm really excited to get into the cage though, see some gameplay.
All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard because we've had some people putting up some numbers early on.
I don't know if this is exactly right, because why am I not number one? No, I'm just kidding. I didn't do very well. So at the number one spot, we have Luke, we have Stephanie, we have a bunch of different players. So you can get a huge amount of points in this. So the biggest thing, as you guys will see later on when we show you, there's multipliers. So you don't have to hit 7 home runs or 8 home runs. You can do really well, hit the multipliers, and actually make it to the top of the leaderboards, which is what all of these guys have done. As you can see, we have someone with 2 home runs, but 6,000 points. So they are at the number 33 spot. So the top 32. So it looks like you're going to have to get a 6,881. That's kind of the average at this point. So if you can beat John, you will make it to the top 32, which will be held on Monday. A 3-hour live stream with all 3 of us. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I believe what was our top couple scores around the 11,000 mark, which is a really good round.
It's tough to beat. It's super tough to beat.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into gameplay right now as we hop into our cages. We have our first contestant of the day, Brian, who is getting set here. Brian looks like he might have a good swing.
That is a big guy.
Got a good stature, yeah?
Anyone who can rock cargo shorts is good in my book.
All right, so
here we go.
This pitch is about to come in. So the one thing about this game, if you guys have not played it, is the pitch speed is not at 100 miles an hour. It's not Jordan Hicks out here or Aroldis Chapman. So sit back a little bit, kind of put your weight on your back left leg in my term because I'm a left-hand hitter. But if you're a right-handed hitter, your back right leg. So sit back. Shelby, what you think so far?
Yeah, absolutely what you just said. Most of the people coming down here playing the game, this is their first time. There's going to be an adjustment period. The ball's coming in a little bit slow here as we're about to hit the 1-minute mark on our first round here for Brian. He has yet to hit a home run. He's hit a couple foul. He's still got a score of 0. He's got to get something in play.
So he was doing exactly, so that pitch right there. So one thing, you guys might think it's going to go to the left or right side, but really just pay attention to what the hitter is doing because you think it goes left, but it goes right. So currently, Brian does not have any home runs. Again, he's just probably his first time. He's getting used to it. It's all good. 45 seconds left. What would you, if you were in the cage with him right now, if you were his hitting coach, what would you tell him right now, Shelby?
Again, you just want to keep it simple with this game, not being too crazy or dramatic. You want to keep everything smooth, short, contact. I hit a lot of balls to right field when I played, and it seems like he's just fouled down the right field line. So he's in the same neighborhood I was the first couple times I tried it. So I definitely understand what he's going through right now. Still hasn't hit one in play. He's got a score of 0 at 20 seconds to go. And there we go. That might be our first home run.
That might be an Apo Taco right there.
Did he get the multiplier?
No, it was just a basic home run. But he's got 10 seconds left. I'm thinking that he's going to hit back-to-back home runs. I think he's going to get into the thousands with this swing right here.
A little bit foul.
I think that's a little bit foul. 3, 2, come on. Last
you never
pitch.
know.
Clutch it up.
Oh, he hooked it foul.
That's all good. Brian, that was pretty good.
Hey, he got 1. He's still ready to go.
He's still going.
All right, so it was a great effort. The thing that I was told about this game that I think resonated with me was that even if you are a former athlete, I think that's even more difficult to be good at this game. It's almost like you have to be a gamer because the ball's coming in much slower than what you'd be used to if you're an athlete stepping into the box.
Sure, it's definitely, like I said, you want to keep things simple, to the point, worry about the bat, don't get crazy with the leg kick, Gary Sheffield with the bat, keep things clean and smooth.
Because that's what you want to do. You think that you have to put all of your power into the swing, but again, he hit it 412 feet. He had a pretty decent swing, a lot of power to it, but again, kids are out here hitting 650-foot home runs, so you don't have to try your hardest. Come out here, have a lot of fun, and just hit the most amount of home runs, because in doing so, you'll make the top 32 and be back on Monday to beat all of us.
Absolutely. Preston, if you were his coach, what would you say to him right now? How are you gonna hype this guy up to get back in the cage?
If I was Brian's, I would say don't sweat it. It's just we're out here for fun. My first time trying, I think I went 0 for 8. I did not hit a single pitch. Again, I'm super competitive, and I'm sure Brian is as well. So just sit back, have a good time, wait on the pitch, because the longer that you wait back, and again, it's virtual reality, so literally watch the pitch come in, because you actually be able to hit it. Because if you're yanking your head, obviously you're going to miss it.
Keep your eye on the ball. I've heard that for many, many years.
You can literally do that.
All right, time to step back into the cages for our next contestant here. This is Connor. Connor's not as big as Brian is, but maybe he'll be able to hit a few more home runs.
Yeah. Well, he is about the size of Fuzzy, so maybe that'll work out to his advantage.
Just a little bit taller, I think.
Slightly. Probably faster than you two.
All right, so he's wearing the home team color. That's right?
Yeah, that's the wrong color. I don't like it.
All right, he's getting squared away here. He's almost ready to go.
What's the most interesting thing to you when you put the headset on? What goes through your mind?
I've never worn a virtual reality. I've always gone to Best Buy hoping that they would have a demo for me. I've never done it before, so it actually takes you away by how much effort that these guys have put in, because you can get on Oculus, you can get on PS4 right now. If you don't have the sets, you'll have to have that. But it literally takes you into a whole different world. You think that you're at Nationals Park.
It looks very realistic in there. It's super clean. Every little detail about National Park is in the game.
Have you done it before, Alexa?
I have, and I hit a lot of home runs, so
Okay.
I was pretty successful.
Okay, so now we have Connor. So the way that it works is every round you get a minute and 30 seconds. So you have a minute and 30 to hit as many home runs as you can. Again, you can hit 2 home runs and still make the top 30 as long as you have the multipliers on your side as well. And again, one little tidbit as well is if you hit a home run just like this, 570, it adds 100 points every time you hit a home run. That's why you see 670.
Yeah, and you definitely want to also keep in mind that you want to hit line drive home runs. This ball is absolutely crushed.
He's absolutely
This ball is going to go a
raking.
long way, but you got to keep in mind he hit it very high. The next pitch doesn't come until that ball lands. So you want to make sure you're hitting the ball hard. Those high fly balls that go deep into the stands could chew up your clock a little bit.
Right.
It's all about the launch angle, right, guys?
Yeah, that launch angle. Statcast.
So there's a couple different ways that you can approach it. You
That
can have
ball's dead center.
You can have the Cody Bellinger approach.
Did he get the 5 times? Oh, he just missed it.
Almost. But you can swing up like Cody Bellinger. You can have almost the A-Rod approach where you swing at a level plane. What about this one?
Oh, this kid's on fire right now. He's got 1,400 points, 2 home runs. He hit the multiplier. That's times 3 at 474 feet.
He needs more than a 7,029 to make the top 32. I believe in Connor.
Oh, he's got a good little swing here.
He hit this one. 449. He is raking right now.
And again, that's another one. That ball got out very fast, right back in the box. 8 seconds to go here.
Is that going to stay fair?
That's definitely gone.
Yeah, that's way gone. That's got to be a 500-foot home run.
Boom. 591.
He's not even watching it leave, by the way. He's looking down, he's looking around.
Right.
He doesn't care if it leaves the park. He just knows he's got to hit good contact.
That was a good round.
That was awesome.
That was pretty
Good job,
impressive.
Connor.
What I noticed when he was in the box, as I was watching him over here in the cage, he was kind of moving around a little bit, trying to get comfortable and figure it out. He wasn't necessarily just static and kind of holding his stance. Do you feel like there's any sort of advantage as to how you actually move while you're swinging through?
Yeah, and again, keeping it simple is the biggest thing. Even just a littlest bit of a rhythm, getting yourself in a motion like that. But he's a short kid too. Small, compact swing, that may help out.
Right. As long as your expectation is either if you want to win, sure, you're going to want to hit a lot of home runs. But me, I just wanted to have fun. So if you want to come out here and hit like Craig Counsell with your bat up in the air, try and be Mark McGuire out here, Ken Griffey Jr. again. Just keep it simple. If you want to be competitive, sure. But it's harder than it looks. So if you don't do well the first time, get back in line, do it again, because it's going to be better the second time around.
Yeah, and 90 seconds goes by very quickly.
Like that.
Yeah, very
quickly,
fast.
especially in the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. What's the best graphic that you think when you put the headset on, you say, like, this is what you're looking at here? By the way, you can check out some of the graphics that Connor was seeing during his rounds.
To be honest with you, so I was talking to some of the guys that were working the stands. They actually built this game, so MLB wanted to build this game, their own game, and they put so much effort into it. The thing that I really looked at was, if you look up at the sky, it literally looks like you're outside in your own backyard, and you close your eyes, and now you're on the field of dreams, and everything is becoming a reality, because even the sky is perfect detail.
Yep. Everything looks crazy accurate. This was a really good round here. As we're looking at some of these replay shots, he was hitting most of his balls on a line. That ball dead center. He was keeping the ball center. I see. It feels like if you pull the ball or go to center, you're a little bit more consistent. When you're going off to the opposite field, maybe you hit a few more foul balls than you want to. So you definitely want to try and go right back up the middle, pull the ball if you can. That's the best way to go about things here.
By the way, Connor decided to bring his own fan base. He's here with his mom and his brother, so it's pretty nice that they were able to cheer him on.
There he is, the backward sat looking like Ken Griffey Jr. out here.
I like it.
That was pretty cool to see. Nicely done, Connor. We're going to go ahead and step back into the cage. We got another gamer who is ready with the VR headset on and ready to swing away as we, really analyze some of these guys. It's kind of fun to break down their swings as if, we're color commentators, right? And like we're former athletes trying to figure this all out.
Right,
absolutely.
Right. Well, I mean, you work with guys like Eric Burns and Dan Plesac. I kind of feel like a mini Dan Plesac right now. Kind of analyzing all these different guys, because I haven't played baseball like competitively in quite some time. So it's kind of nice to get back in the swing of things, no pun intended. But I'm just having so much fun out here. I'm curious to see the approach that this guy's going to take. We have yet to see a lefty so far, unless this is a righty. Yeah, so he's another right-handed hitter. So just like Shelfie over here, he's a right-hander.
Absolutely. We got a Yankees fan in the cage right now, so I'm expecting a lot of dingers.
So this is Mason, and already I think he's got a good swing on it.
There we go.
Where did that ball go?
I think he pulled it out to left.
He pulled it?
Yep.
So that's one thing. So not every single hit that you guys will see will be a home run. I know a lot of these guys have been really good so far, but you can hit ground balls, you can hit pop flies that actually don't leave the yard. So not every single pitch is going to be a home run. And as you guys saw, the bat, I don't know if you saw that, that's like limited edition lizard skin. So they put so much detail into this game. So.
Yeah, and actually the bat itself has the All-Star Game lizard skin bat tape on it that the players will be using in the Home Run Derby on Monday. So that's a really cool feature in the game as well.
Right. So with 50 seconds left, doesn't look like Mason has any just yet. So he's still trying to learn the gist of it as well.
Yeah, he doesn't have a home run yet. But
there we go. That's going.
Second ball play here.
What are you saying? 457? I'm a
500. That's a moonshot. 584.
I think that's the longest of
Wow,
today.
we undershot him by over 100 feet.
Mason, come on.
By the way, did you guys notice that he's wearing an Aaron Judge jersey?
Yes, I did. He's kind of got the swing down too. He's wearing some Nikes. There's a poster in front of us. You can't see it, but there's an Aaron Judge standing in front of us, almost the same shoes. I'm pretty sure this is him over here.
I think that might actually be Aaron Judge.
It might be.
I think so.
There we go. I think that might get out. That's looking at the 3 times multiplier.
I think that just hit my house. Oh, over in Las Vegas. It's just my backyard.
586. He's getting good distance on these.
That launch angle was nuts.
And he's hit a couple balls to the warning track as well, and you want to make sure you're remembering. Even if you don't hit it out, you still get points for distance. So those warning track balls are still really valuable for your points.
Right. I think that wraps it up. We've got 3 home runs. Mason killed it. Little mini Aaron Judge out here.
Unfortunately, he didn't hit too many multipliers, so his score a little bit lower, but hitting the ball really well there.
Well, I think his longest home run would have landed in the judges' chambers at Yankee Stadium.
Right.
So that would be pretty cool. Yeah, I'm sure he's going to love to watch that back.
All right.
What sort of advice can we give to Mason there?
Ooh, I think he did pretty well. I think the only thing that I would say is he was a little late on most of them, but every time he made connection, and it was a 583-foot home run, I would say get back in line, try it again, because I think he had what it took.
Yeah, and honestly, maybe even a little bit of a luck factor. He hit a couple balls out, just missed the multipliers, but if you can get in there again, hit those multipliers, maybe get double your score.
Top 32.
All right, sounds good. Stepping back into the cage here, our next participant. Let's see what we got, because we have a lot of competition here so far as we're putting on the headset. For the first time that you do put on the headset, guys, what kind of, what do you experience as you're immersed into this 3D world?
Well, the first time you put the headset on, you're kind of stuck for a second because it's just, the visual is so crystal clear of Nationals Park. That's the first thing you take in. The game almost starts too quickly. I caught myself gazing into the outfield, looking at all the different features of the game, but then the gameplay itself is actually really, really smooth.
I think what would be cool is if you had like a grass-scented something around so it actually felt like you could smell the grass. I think that would put you pretty much in the ballpark itself.
Yeah, all the cages that we have here are super accurate. It's an actual batter's box with a home plate and everything you can get lined up.
So we have our next hitter.
Yeah, let's take a look at Brennan's round.
All right, a minute left. So the minute does go by pretty fast. So again, you have to make it count. 588 feet. I don't think Aaron Judge has ever hit a baseball that far. Maybe in batting practice.
No, he might have.
Brennan just beat that.
Hand him an aluminum bat, and we'll see where it goes. 688.
688, that's not too bad. So again, the score to beat right now is 7,099. So that's quite a bit. You are going to have to, put a lot of effort into that. Maybe hit some multipliers.
Definitely need to hit the multipliers to get up to a score like that.
I think the top guys, they must have gotten the 5 times, because when I played, I had 6 home runs and I was maybe in the 4,000. So I didn't even get up to 32, and I had 6 home runs.
Yeah, absolutely. There we go.
What is that?
That one's well hit. I don't think he's got a multiplier on that one, but we'll check the distance.
Put a number on it. 598.
Almost 600 feet. He breaks 1,000 on his score. He's at 1,386 here.
Okay, next pitch. Is he going to hit this one? Oh, he's got the hang of it. 3 home runs. I bet you can't name a baseball player named
Brendan, nope, don't got it.
We got the first one right here. The next power hitter, Brendan.
All right, he's hit back-to-back home runs, so that gave him another boost. Does he hit 3 in a row here?
Is that 3 in a row? Back-to-back-to-back?
That will be 3 in a row.
Okay, this one. 401 feet. Get another one. Go for 5.
Has he got another pitch? I think that's it.
Wow. Brendan, good job, man.
Again, missing the multipliers. That's really unfortunate, but 4 home runs is solid.
Right.
Pretty impressive. He's also wearing the Nationals t-shirt, so it's almost like he was born to play in that park, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
He's got that Bryce Harper mindset. It's all ready to go.
He had a little mohawk going as well. So that was, I think Bryce Harper, did he have a mohawk a couple of years ago at the Home Run Derby?
He keeps the hair on the top, fades the sides, looking good. That kid was Bryce Harper for 90 seconds.
Who's more Bryce Harper, Brennan or Fuzzy here?
I got the denim on denim.
He's from Vegas, rocking
Exactly.
denim,
And
so
he's a
I think I
lefty,
gotta,
so-
I gotta
Right.
go
Are you
with
sure
my
you're
man
not,
Fuzzy.
Bryce Harper?
You know, I'm gonna get in the cage. I'm gonna show you a stance too. I might convince you that
Yeah,
I could be.
all right.
I don't have enough.
We'll see.
I don't have enough facial hair.
All right, back to the cage with one of our participants. Our next one up here. Again, stiff competition, but throwing the headset on and going to challenge to try and get into the leaderboard, be one of the top 32, and try and make it into our championship round that will take place on Monday. We are super excited about that.
We got another little man stepping in here.
We got to get a lefty in here. What's
Now,
going on?
You guys are scarce.
Oh my.
Oh, first
Where's that?
hack
I don't think that's
is
leaving.
a big
I don't
hack.
think that's leaving.
Even if it doesn't, that's got good distance on it.
Yeah,
It came
see?
up just short, but that's solid points on your first swing. 282.
Jackson. It's almost like the right-handed Reggie Jackson out here, unless you can name a right-hander that has the last name of
No,
Jackson.
he has a pretty solid swing in there. He definitely plays strong follow through.
He's got the high socks as well. He's ready for this.
At the 1 minute mark here, he's fouled a couple balls off. Again, you want to make sure you're putting them in play, because anything in play is worth points. Foul balls are worth nothing, even if they're homers that go foul.
Right.
So right now, find a way to keep it fair.
He was doing the same thing that I did. It's okay. So right now he's just a little bit late. He's trying
There
to
we
find
go.
595. So he is getting the swing of it. He's
That's
getting
a
all
bomb.
right.
That is a bomb. See if you can rip a couple off here and just multiply that score. I think he went to right field with it. Oh, a little bit foul.
That's gonna hit foul.
Little foul.
All right.
Keep it fair, young man.
30 seconds left. Let's see how many home runs he can put on the board. That is not going to do it right there. Jackson, you got to just sit back just a little bit longer. Put that weight on the back leg. There you go. All right. Eye on the ball. On the ball. You can tell right now that I was not on the ball.
I tell you what, I'm watching him in the cage right now. He looks good. The swing looks good. He just can't seem to keep it in play. But that's okay.
He's going to do it. He's going to hit a couple more.
You can score points in bunches in this game. So just because you're sitting on one with 10 seconds left, if you can get two real quick at the end, hit a multiplier, you're good to go.
There we go. 2 seconds left. This is the final swing of the round.
And I think he fouled it off.
That's okay. Jackson, get back in line, man. I guarantee you the second.
Oh, he had another ball.
He had another
I didn't
one.
even see that. The bat
the goal
broke.
ball. That is the goal ball.
The bat broke.
That ball is going so far. 586.
How long did
final
it take
ball.
for that to land?
I don't know. A couple minutes.
Wow.
There we go.
Score jumps up almost, what was that, 700 up to
1663.
1663. 2 homers on the round.
Not bad.
Nicely done, Jackson, and it was pretty impressive to see on that final ball there where, you know, he really takes a yard and shatters his bat and raises his total. Pretty cool. Nice for him to be able to get that home run in there as we are getting ready to tell you guys all about what we're going to be doing here, and we're also going to step in the cages coming up here soon. Yeah, we're going to have our own little competition. Don't go anywhere, because coming up for here shortly, we are going to step in the cages and challenge each other. How do you guys like that? I'm going to kick your guys' butt.
I'm kind of nervous about it.
Same.
Not this guy. I think she's got a solid swing, man.
Oh yeah, you better believe it, and I'm a lefty.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, lefty matchup.
That and so much more when we return. Come back. Welcome back to the MLB Home Run Derby VR Championship Edition. We are live from the heart of All-Star Week right here in Washington, D.C. We got fans, the excitement levels through the roof, but the fans are specifically here at FanFest trying to make it into the top 32 on the leaderboard to be guaranteed entry into our tournament on Monday. Yeah, look at that. Orioles fan there. We got fans from all 30 teams from around the league here at FanFest, specifically an Indians and Phillies fan sitting next to me is Fuzzy and Shelby joining us here on the broadcast. We're really excited. We're going to hop into the cage right now as we get set for gameplay. We got Julian, who, as I saw earlier, guys, was pacing back and forth. He's got his batting gloves on. He's got his dad with him. This guy is ready to go.
He is ready.
And I got to say, those All-Star Game batting gloves that he has on are amazing.
They're legit.
Yeah, they have the blue stars and stripes right across the fingers. Everything's All-Star Game themed.
I'm going to put you on the spot. Julian, King Julian, how many home runs is this man about to hit?
How many home runs is Julian going to hit? I'm going to guess 4, and I want the chat right now to go down in the chat. Guess how many home runs you think Julian's going to hit in the chat right now.
Alexa, how many home runs is he going to hit?
I'm going to go with 5, only because I feel like he's got 5 in him. I've hit 5 in the cage before. It's not easily done.
It's not.
But I feel like he could do it.
Okay.
First pitch, Julian, is he a lefty? Oh, he's a lefty as well. Okay, this is
all right. So this is your
time
speed.
to shine. There we go. So the top score is still that 7,099. Is that going to stay fair?
I have no idea. He hit it too high. He hit it so high.
I'm trying to keep it fair. I think he just hit that foul because there's okay, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit foul. Must have hooked on him.
Julian
hits that ball foul as well, I believe. Oh, that ball's gone.
What was that? 414.
It's called a foul home run. That's what it's called.
So that's the one thing is, if you guys ever come to do this, make sure that you guys are, when you hit the ball,
that
look at
ball's
it because
gone.
we can all see it as
there
well.
There we go. He's watching that one.
Mash that one.
Watch it land, young man.
Oh, that's
just short.
That's okay.
That's good distance, though. It's very good distance.
If you don't hit the home run, it's still going to count.
Stay fair for him.
That is staying fair.
Stay fair for him.
Ooh, just foul.
Foul by a foot. He's got 40 seconds to go here. He's got plenty of swings left. He's hitting the ball really hard, really far. He's just got to get it on the left. He's got to keep it between the poles.
You know what it's like to be a lefty and hooking this thing, you know? You got to straighten it out.
It's the worst. You keep slicing it. So at this point, Julian, we always said that the right-hand hitters put the weight back on your right leg. So for right now, that was a pretty good swing. He adjusted because he was early on a lot of the last pitches, and he just hit an opposite field home run. So he is trying to adjust. With 15 seconds left, let's see if he can square the ball up.
He's got plenty of time left here.
That one.
Score runs.
Absolute no
you
doubt.
can score points in bunches here. That's back-to-back homers. He's up over 2,000 now, just like that.
Get the 5 times right now. Come on, Julian. Get into that top 32.
Good swing.
That's still a really good swing.
Stay fair.
He adjusted nicely.
Stay fair. Oh, 561.
Wow.
Wow.
4 home runs. You said 4 home. Shelby, you said 4, right?
I did say 4.
I got 5.
5.
He has 1 more left in him.
Is he going to do it?
Oh, he's got an. Oh.
He broke the bat.
He broke
All
the
right.
bat.
You got it right. 4
like
home
it.
runs for Julian. Pretty impressive rounds. How much of advantage do you think the batting gloves were for him? Do you actually think that plays a part in his round?
I'm sure at the very least it made him feel a little bit more comfortable.
Definitely. I think they probably gave him 3 home runs, just the feel of it.
Yeah.
Didn't feel like a big leaguer like Bryce Harper out there.
Boosted
I'd say
confidence
added 3
a little bit.
Yeah. Boosted that power, the power slider up at like 10 points.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, he also showed up in the cage wearing USA, so
He did.
he's patriotic, so
Yep.
he's feeling that as well. It's
Looked
pretty
like a
fun to
World
see.
Cup jersey to me. He's feeling festive.
Yeah, it's that time of year. You know, it's also time to talk about, you know, some of these participants and how well they've been doing. So if we check, you know, at the leaderboard and look at some of these guys and what they've been able to see so far today, what do you guys see in terms of, you know, the pattern that's developed so far for these guys getting in the cage?
Definitely, just so far we haven't seen too many multipliers getting hit. That's the biggest factor on getting your score up. You can hit 4 or 5 home runs, but if you're not hitting those multipliers, you're probably not going to have the score to get into the top 32. So you got to definitely make sure you're locking in on those multipliers, doubling, tripling your score. And if you go to center field, you can even 5 times your score, which is a huge boost.
Right. And I know you guys have taken batting practice as well. You know your strongest side is when you hit it to the field. So let's say that you're a right-handed hitter, you want to hit to left field. If you're left, you want to hit to right field because that's how you feel more comfortable. You want to yank that pitch. But in doing so, sometimes you can't get the multipliers in the game. So what I say is let it travel. Again, the pitches are not coming in that fast, so let the ball travel. The way that you're going to enter that top 32 and have a chance of winning a prize, those 4 All-Star Game tickets, is if you hit it to center field and get that 5 times multiplier, because that's in the trend. If you hit that 5 times, you have a chance of being here on Monday.
All right, next up is Marissa, and the best part about what Marissa is wearing, I just want to point out, she's wearing a jacket that says no room for hate in this game. So we're going to go ahead and say that there's swag on 100.
Absolutely.
Look at
What does that say?
this. No room for hate in
Okay.
this game. I mean,
Wow.
come on.
Yeah, she's ready to go.
Yeah.
She is.
Confidence on another level. Who
She's
needs
swagging
batting
out here.
gloves?
Exactly.
There we go. She's getting ready to get into it.
Yeah, pretty impressive. So we'll see how her round is. It'll be pretty incredible to see her hit the most home runs that we've seen so far today with a jacket like that. Send that to the Hall of Fame, huh?
Is this our first female competitor?
I'm pretty sure it is.
I believe it is. Let's see her show up the boys here.
Let's do it. Come on.
Yeah, rep the women, Marissa. Let's go.
I say she's going to hit a 650-foot home run. I can pretty much guarantee
I've seen it. I've seen 600-plus foot homers in this game.
So at this point, it's just timing at this point. Marissa, it's the first time that she's been in here. She just has to adjust. Just like that. And that might be a
That's what you want.
5 times. That can give Marissa a final spot.
Oh!
Is that it?
Just missed the 5 times.
The red 490 came up.
That's what you want, though. She's a dead center field. That's exactly what you want.
Here comes the pitch.
Is that going to stay fair?
Is that going to? I can't.
It might be inside the pole. Get out.
We'll see if it pops up. Nope, that was a foul ball.
A little bit foul. That ball's going to go foul as well.
She's hitting some screamers out here. She's got some
absolute screamers. Those balls are getting out quick. So even though they're foul balls, she's not getting points for them. They're getting out very quick so she can get to that next pitch.
All right, 30 seconds left. This is kind of where legends become known. Okay, this is the final clutch moments.
Lock in.
Where Reggie Jackson becomes Mr. October. Derek Jeter becomes Mr. November. This is the clutch moment. 20 seconds left.
If you're going to mention Mr. October, you got to throw my guy Chase in there.
Chase Utley.
5 homers in the World Series. Happy retirement. Right. 15 seconds to go here. Sitting on 1 home run. See if she can get a bunch.
That was the first ground ball we've seen in quite some time. So she's doing different things, obviously.
Hey, she went to dead center earlier. This next ball that she's got coming up here may be her last. She can go back to that very first
gold
swing.
Ball.
Center. A little bit foul.
All right, well, she started off strong with that monster home run, and then obviously it wasn't as successful from there, but a great effort, an even better outfit, by the way, stepping into the cage, rocking that jacket. I will say, though, as I'm watching her round, she's cutting under the ball just a little bit. How important is a level swing?
It's definitely important in this game because, again, if you hit it too high, it's going to take a lot of seconds off the clock. If you chop at it or roll your wrist, it's kind of a phrase. You roll your wrist, don't do that in the game because every time that you do that, you're going to hit the top of the ball. It's going to go straight into the ground. So just really have a level playing field. Don't swing as fast as you can because it looks like Marissa was trying to overcompensate.
Yeah, and it gets back to the timing factor. If you have a level swing, you're most likely going to hit line drives. The more line drives you hit, you can get back into the batter's box for the next pitch quicker. Save you some time, get more pitches, and at the end result, you get more pitches, score more points.
That's it.
Shelby, what would you say the biggest difference is between stepping into a VR cage and maybe a cage, you know, back in your hometown where you're swinging the bat and their actual balls coming at you?
Well, again, I think I hit on a little bit earlier. You don't want to be too dramatic in the VR cage. Maybe if you're taking BP at the house, you might have a leg kick, have a little swing in your setup. Here, you want to keep things super simple, level swing, short, sweet, make your contact, get on to the next pitch.
All right, you feel the same way?
Exact same way. Again, I'm a very competitive person, so I was trying to come in and yank home runs. It doesn't work exactly that way, so just adjust to it well. It's not like you're back at your house with your brother or anything like that, you know, hitting balls as far as you can. Yes, you're trying to do that, but if you swing hard, there's a good chance you might miss it, so just sit back and have some fun.
All right, sounds good. Let's step back into gameplay. We had Marissa who hit 1 home run. Let's see if our next contestant can top that as we are getting set, getting the headset on. The best part about this headset is it's actually really comfortable. When I put it on for the first time, I was like, wow, I could wear this around all day.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely. It's got
Escobar. Is that Yunel Escobar? That's a throwback right there.
Oh, I love
That's from
it.
quite some time ago. Number 5. Let's just say it's Pujols.
Yeah, Eduardo Escobar for the Minnesota Twins is a really solid player.
Eddie Rosario coming out of nowhere. Oh. I mean, he had a good year last year, but
no, great year this year.
So we have the first pitch coming on in. Mike. It's like Mike.
Stay up.
John Carlos Stamp before he
Stay up.
came up.
A little bit short, but 331's good distance.
Let's go.
Solid score for not hitting a home run. That's definitely going to get out. That might be way out.
So good.
479.
910 points already with a minute left. So far, the trend for Mr. Mike is looking pretty good.
Yeah, he's looking good here. More than a minute left.
This guy was definitely a ball player back in his day. Yes, that wasn't out, but you could tell that he has, if I'm looking at him right now, he's got a pretty good swing.
Yeah, and the biggest key here is every ball that he has hit so far has been fair, so he's gotten points for every swing. That ball is 596 feet.
Almost 600 feet. I don't think have we seen a 600-foot home run?
I don't think we've seen one yet. We've seen one planned. We have not seen one yet on the stream. This guy is absolutely killing the ball.
Again, everyone that has done really well today is the cargo shorts. There's something, you were onto something with the
I'm telling you, man,
shorts.
the
You are not
cargo
kidding.
shorts, they have secret powers. that ball's
ball
going to get out
is
too.
launched. I have no idea where that will land.
That's going to be home run
Adios,
number
Pelosi.
4. It's going to get a score to 3.
I think that left the planet.
354
He's doing
points
really
already.
well. If he can get a 5 times multiple, even a 3 or a 2, he's going to be sitting pretty.
Stay fair. He has not hit one foul ball yet, and that's the biggest key here.
And that's what I'm saying.
He's gotten points on every single swing this
With
round.
5 home runs, again, he has 4,220 points. And again, you saw people with 3 home runs in the 8,000s, and that ball is carrying. Where is that going?
400 feet even.
1,000 points.
Does he have one more swing?
Mike, you, sir, just impressed us all. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was a great round right there. 6 home runs.
So one of the best rounds that we've seen today comes from Mike, who is rocking the Nats jersey, of course, and doing a little dance.
I like it.
How about that?
I like it.
The celebration, come on, let's go. All right, so what impressed you the most about his round?
I mean, Julian was really good. I think that was my favorite, but Mike impressed me. I could tell that he probably had a career in high school, maybe played some college baseball, JUCO, but he definitely had a nice swing on him. Again, the cargo shorts came in huge today.
For sure, and again, kept the ball fair. Every single swing was in play, so he got points for every single swing. That's huge for your point total.
Are you guys seriously giving his cargo shorts all the credit?
That's the move. I'm
batting
telling
gloves,
you.
the cargo shorts,
Cargo
gives you
shorts is the
powers.
move. What do you think I'm changing into when we get out of here?
Yeah, you were wearing cargo shorts when you showed up today. All right, well, we'll see if our next contestant is rocking cargo shorts as we check out Patrick. Here's his round.
First swing's a good one. First swing's a good one. Oh, this is a replay. Okay.
Actually, let's check out Mike's replay. I mean, that round was so good, we might as well watch it again.
For sure.
Yeah, so again, guys, if we're going to break it down kind of frame by frame, the biggest thing that Mike was doing, again, he was not overcompensating. As you can see right here, is a very nice, level, smooth swing. He's not trying to swing out of his shoes. I mean, that's perfect right there. This is exactly how you want to approach this, because you're going against other people. This is a live leaderboard, and you have the chance to win actual prizes. So you want to try and do well, and he had the perfect approach.
Absolutely. Keeping the ball in play, nice level swing, get those line drives out as deep as you can.
All right, pretty impressive. And the interesting thing is, too, we see some people, that dance, that kills me every time. See some people doing that dance. We also see some people doing the Gary Sheffield, right? Wiggling their bat when they step up to the plate. You got to keep that bat still, I feel like. That's going to help you swing through.
Absolutely, for sure.
I've always been someone that liked to wiggle my bat, just like to add a little bit of flair.
Same. Listen, when I step in the box, I feel like it just kind of gets some of the jitters out, right?
Yeah.
But you want to avoid that as much as you can and work on body control.
Right.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Got to have a little self-control in there. But who doesn't want to be Ken Griffey Jr. on the Sandlot?
Everyone. So the thing about wiggling your bat is, that, again, if you wiggle it too much, just like Alexa was saying, sometimes you don't get the bat back, and that's where you're going to dip. Your top hand is going to drop. So you're going to hit the ball straight up in the air or foul. So try your best, just like Alexa said, keep it still, play it safe, hit some bombs.
Yeah. Your head position, by the way, is really important in this game as well. And for those of you that don't know, when you turn your head towards the pitcher is when the pitch is thrown at you.
Right.
So you could be looking around, checking everything out, which is great because the graphics in this game are fantastic. But then once you actually put your eyes towards the pitcher is when they decide to throw the pitch.
Yes. Right.
All right, time for our next contestant here. We got Patrick, who is being told the instructions. Patrick looks like he's ready to go.
Yeah, he's ready to go. He's locked in.
I was going to say, again, name me a player that's named Patrick.
There we go.
Come
we got
on,
Scherzer
one
on
of
the
the
back.
best hitting pitchers in the game.
No.
Max Scherzer, let's go.
I've never seen him get a base hit.
Oh, then you don't watch baseball.
Madison Bumgarner, maybe. John Lester, Vic Arrieta. No, I'm just kidding.
Think he starts the All-Star game?
Who's that, Max Scherzer?
Scherzer. Think he's the shoe-in?
Oh, come on, for sure.
I don't know, Aaron Nola.
I got
Aaron Nola.
DeGrom and Nola both need at least a little bit of credit, but it's Scherzer's game. It's in D.C. He has to start.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
He's one of the ambassadors. Gotta be.
Absolutely.
All right, so we got the left-handed Max Scherzer in the batter's box. Let's go.
Well,
Again, with the
Anthony
cargo
Rizzo
shorts.
there.
I'm telling you, he's going to hit 17 home runs.
Anthony Rizzo in cargo shorts. This is going to be very good.
503 feet. That is what we call a ding-dong.
Yes, moonshot. See if he can get in a rhythm here. Hit a couple in a row. That ball's dead center.
This guy's got it.
That's a good
Max
swing.
Scherzer.
I think that might be over. Oh, he hit. Did he hit
What
the
did he
5
hit
times
that ball?
multiplier? He did.
Did he really?
He hit the 5 times multiplier.
That's the first time that we've seen
He
it today.
has more than a minute of time left, and he's already at almost 4,000
I am
points.
excited.
That's what you need.
We need to get this man something.
Yeah, all he needs at this point really is just try keeping balls in play.
Where did that ball go? I've never
A
seen
little
a
bit
ball.
foul.
Is that still going?
Yep.
It's still going.
Yeah, those high
Patrick.
balls, they'll kill your timer. See if
Yeah,
you
as you
oh,
said,
there you go.
He hit that ball so high, he probably took off 10 seconds on his own clock.
That's a good swing there, though. He's looking really, really good. It's a 600-foot home run.
Okay, so it's going to come down to the wire for Mr. Patrick. He has 4,706 points. Again, the top dog for today in terms of getting in the top 32 is 7,099. And with that, let's see if he can inch his way a little bit closer. I think he might do it.
Hooked foul.
Was that foul?
Yeah, it hooked foul. It's unfortunate.
And that's,
stay fair.
Come on, Patrick, you got
stay
this, man.
fair.
Adjust. Sit back just a little bit more.
Oh, he's under 20 seconds
Let's
here.
see
He's
an
got to get in a
opposite
rhythm
rhythm
again. There you go.
No, I think that's hooking.
I don't know. That might stay
inching
fair.
his way. No,
Just
see?
a little bit foul. Man, he is fouled by inches here. There you go. That's what you want. That's what he was looking for right there. That ball is way, way gone. Get him on the leaderboards.
5,000. I think that's the top score.
That is our top score.
He made the Cargo Shorts team proud.
That's our top score for the stream, but again, 7,099 is the mark to get into the top 32.
One of the most impressive things we've seen so far today. Not only is he rocking the cargo shorts, he also has the Scherzer jersey on, so he is a hometown hero right now here on our stream and also there in the cages. All right, so if he had a couple of those balls that went foul go fair, I mean, he makes it into 32, right?
Right. I think, to be honest with you, I think he got a little too excited, because when you get excited, then when you start to overcompensate, you start to yank balls foul. Did it all the time when I was playing baseball. It happens, but Patrick, you almost had it, man. Just get back in line, do it one more time. Just sit back a little bit more, and I feel like you can make the top 32.
And those balls were only fouled by a couple of feet.
Barely. He had 3 in a row.
Just missed. It got out to such a hot start.
And he had a 614 blast, so I mean, the kid has what it takes.
Yeah, absolutely. It would be must-watch TV to see him back there in the cage again. So yeah, convincing him to get back into the cage shouldn't be too hard of an issue. All right, let's go ahead and step back into the cages for our next gamer here. We got Andrew coming up, and Andrew is getting set here with the headset. He not only does not have any sort of baseball paraphernalia on, he's got like a Where's Waldo theme going for him.
I was just thinking that. Can we call him Stripes?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Stripes is up at the dish. He's got the orange bat with the orange striped shirt. Let's call him Nemo.
I like it.
All right, Mr. Andrews up with the first pitch. Wow, look at that. The first pitch did he just hit a multiplier on the first one?
Wow.
Andrew is coming out on fire.
1,500 points on the first swing. That's impressive.
Let's go. What if he hits back-to-back multipliers? I thought he was about to take that to center field. 429. He hit that baseball 124 miles an hour.
And I'm watching him in the cage right now. He's got a very, very simple swing. Just getting the bat into the ball.
Lifting his front foot again. It's like he's golfing out here.
Albert Pujols like to pick it up, put it down, get the bat through the zone.
599. This kid's gonna do it.
Yeah, I have a good feeling about this round right here.
Can he pull a Josh Hamilton 4 home runs in a row?
Stay fair.
Stay fair.
I think he hit it hard enough to keep it fair.
No, that's a foul ball.
Oh.
That's okay.
Those balls are hooking. They're just a foot or two foul. That's
seconds
definitely going to stay fair. Get out, ball.
Yet another bomb.
490.
He is hitting this baseball so hard, he's got to be juicing.
Yeah,
he's got to be doing something.
Get a couple more here in a row. Let's see you hitting these top 32.
Wow, I got to ask this kid for some batting tips. 414.
Everything's on the line. That's the key here. Get those balls out quickly. Get your next pitch coming in as fast as you possibly can.
You want to see fireworks. Come on.
Boom.
Ooh. Is that going to hook?
Yeah, it looks like it's
I don't know
hooking.
about that. That one looks like
it might
it's good.
come down. There you go. There you go.
I'm getting excited. Is he going to do it? He is so close.
If he can hit a multiplier on this last swing, he's in a good spot.
Ooh, is he going to hit the, oh no, he's just over the 2 times, and that will be it. But that was a very impressive round. He just overtook Mike for the best that we've seen so far.
6 homers.
Not sure if it's going to be enough to be in the top 32.
The best part is Andrew didn't have to wear any jersey. He didn't have to rep any team. He repped himself in that striped t-shirt and absolutely killed it. Nicely done there, Andrew. Really impressive. And the thing that you mentioned and kept mentioning during his round was the fact that he got those balls out quick. That is so important. Because if you watch these balls fly out, you're just losing time on the flight.
Yeah, you're waiting for it to come down, patiently waiting for that next pitch. If you hit those hard line drives, you can just get in a rhythm, keep it going.
Right. And the best part about this game is they actually use StatCast statistics. So the thing about this one is you want a lower launch angle, because if you can hit the ball about 90 degrees as opposed to 180, obviously you're going to get more pitches throughout the round. Because if you can hit a 90-degree home run over an 180-foot home or 180-degree home run, you're going to want that because, again, more pitches equals more home runs.
How about nailing the multiplier on his first shot there? That was pretty impressive.
That was impressive.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I really like that.
Got off to a hot start.
All right. So we're looking at the replay right now. Look at the scenery.
Pretty impressive, yeah, and it was nice to see him get into a little bit of a rhythm. It was a sweet, smooth swing, and that's exactly what you want to see, something soft, not too aggressive, and that's what's going to get you on that leaderboard, hopefully, as we see some of these guys throughout the day.
Yeah, he had his elbow down,
and
he was really just using the bottom hand to just snap that bat through the zone. Not too much going on back here.
All right, sounds good. We're going to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere, because coming up, it's our next daily challenge. We're going to jump into the cages, the 3 of us, and we are going to compete. You are not going to want to miss that. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us. Welcome back to the MLB Home Run Derby VR Championship Edition. As you are taking a look at beautiful Nationals Park, we are live from the nation's capital here at FanFest. Now, while fans are still trying to make it to the top of the leaderboard, it's time for us to have a little bit of a daily challenge. So me, Buzzy, and Shelby are going to go head-to-head in the cages to see who could put up the highest score. Gentlemen, who would like to go first? All right, that's you. That's
fine.
Buzzy, step up and get in there.
Shortest to tallest
out here.
This is going to be good. I'm looking forward to, first of all, to see if he is actually the real Bryce Harper, because I think he thinks that he is.
He might think that he is, but he's using his location as an excuse on that. I think he's got to take the jean jacket off. Might be a little too tight.
I don't know about that. We'll have to see if it affects his swing at all. It might a little bit. Yeah, look, he's trying to stretch it out.
I like it.
I don't know if you can do that with a jean jacket. I think it's stuck like that.
Well, I've seen Fuzzy in the cage a few times. He's actually pretty solid. I don't know if he's on your level. I've heard things about your swing on
I've
here.
heard things too. It's all positive.
Let's see how he does.
The cool thing is when you first put on the headset, you're lost in this amazing world, and then you get your bearings and you're like, all right, you kind of get this like wave of confidence that you're like, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, once you get going, you're locked into the moment. It's just like a normal batting practice, but at first you're definitely in awe. Okay.
Oh, really? Really fuzzy?
Is he paying homage to my man Ryan Howard there?
I guess he's trying to.
I like
he was
it.
the one talking all stream about keeping your bat still, but now he's the one wiggling it all over the place.
Yep. Showboat.
All right, here we go.
Not a good start.
Got a minute 20 on the clock, Fuzzy.
Oh, that's a good swing.
Show us what you got, buddy.
Get down.
Is that going to land? Eventually.
Oh, it's gone. 549.
Pretty impressive.
I'm clearly not cheering for him here.
The thing about those home runs, though, is you want to hit either the left or the right, because you want it to be something like, you want to hit one of those multipliers.
Yes, absolutely.
So although that was a great home run, you want to aim a little bit more to the left or a little bit more to the right. It's difficult, I know, but that's the eventual goal.
Absolutely. The biggest thing is trying to keep the ball up the middle. Very difficult to do. So if you can get those multipliers, left field line, right field line, doesn't really matter.
And that's what's going to obviously advance your score. It's what's going to get you into the top of the leaderboard to be one of the top 32 players. So we're going to reset his game here. We're going to get back into game action. Obviously, he had a little bit of technical difficulty. He said, I want a do-over. He wasn't happy with that first one. So, all right, Buzzy, we'll go ahead and give you a mulligan. You get to start over again. But you got to keep that bat still. You got to promise me that. Look, this guy's a rock star, right?
What is he aiming at right now?
We have no idea.
He's lost. There we go.
Well, that is a better first pitch than his last round.
He's off to a way better start here. 502.
Just behind that multiplier, but still an absolute bomb.
Let's see if he can get 2 or 3 in a row here. There's another one.
It's really impressive when you go back to back. But you want to keep those, those balls down a little bit, because the height I'm a little bit worried about in terms of his time. He's only got a minute left.
Yeah, he's killing his time with those high home runs, but luckily for him, they're getting out.
That leveled out a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's going to be his 3rd home run of the round, and it is.
Is that 3 in a row?
379. That's 3 in a row. And on top of those multipliers that you can get for hitting the targets, there's also bonuses that you receive for hitting 2, 3 home runs in a row. So
give me Scooter Jeanette. Give me a Scooter Jeanette. Is that his 4th home run?
There it is.
Wow, 390 feet. Nicely done.
Let's see if he can get a target or 2 here.
Shelby, are you a little nervous for your rounds?
I'm nervous because I know I am the worst person on this set at the game. So absolutely.
This is making me a little nervous. He's kind of kicking butt here.
Yeah, he's on a roll. I'm not going to hear the end of this. 20 seconds to go.
His 5th home run, and he's not even done yet.
Boom. Get foul.
Look at the fireworks. They're like, take it easy on us, please.
Oh, it stayed fair.
Unbelievable.
6 home runs.
381 feet, and he's still going.
Yeah, he's one big multiplier here from maybe jumping into the top 32. The bat broke.
Oh my goodness.
That ball's way gone. Get away from that 3 times.
I feel like the colors amplified in the game. That was impressive.
Did he just hit 7? I think that's our high. That's our total.
That is absolutely our total.
Wow.
And, yeah, nicely done. Can we get a little bit of a dance or anything? Some celebration here? Buzzy going off here in the cages. That was pretty. Maybe it was the jean jacket. Are we
It
giving
might
him
have
credit?
been jean jackets apparently trump cargo shorts.
He is a huge Francisco Lindor fan. Here
Come
we
on
go,
over
the
here.
champion coming
on
back,
over here.
gracing us with his presence here on set. Wow.
Did I look like Bryce Harper out there?
I think you thought like looked like Bryce Harper.
I think I ripped my shirt.
Here we go.
Well, it was probably worth it to hit 7 home runs.
We're gonna go back through your swings here a little bit. You got off to a really good start. You hit a home run on your first swing.
Yeah.
How'd it feel?
It felt great. The one thing that I thought that entire time is, again, I want to see the pitch. I don't know if you saw, I literally tracked the ball in every single time.
Yeah.
I tried my best not to be too early. I was really trying hard to go for that 5 times. Again, if you want to do that, you have to let the ball travel. Don't roll over because then you're going to hit some ground balls.
I did not notice this in the moment, but you were showboating
Yeah,
in there, my friend.
Was I?
Yeah.
I kind of get it lost in the moment sometimes. I feel bad.
I feel you there. Well, I
I
mean,
mean-
someone like yourself probably doesn't hit too many homers in real life, so you
I've
gotta
never
live it
hit
up
one
here.
on a big field.
Really?
Never in my life.
Oh, man.
And All-Stars when I was a kid, yeah, but never in high school.
There's a moment.
Yep.
Listen, he's allowed to showboat after hitting 7
Yeah.
home runs.
Thank
All right,
you.
Shelby, you're up. Let's see if you can top
Let's
7
do
home
it.
runs.
Let's
Good luck.
do it.
I don't think you can, man.
I'm telling
I
you.
believe in you. I believe in you.
Fuzzy, Shelby, and I were sitting here nervous because,
Really?
yeah, I mean, 7, that's the highest we've seen so far today.
But see, even with that, with 7 home runs, I don't think I made the top 32. So again,
Well-
the key is the multipliers. You have to go for them.
That's right, and that's what I was saying. So on one of your first home runs, I feel like you were right in between 2 multipliers.
Right.
So you got to pull that a little bit to the left or right in order
Right.
to hit one of those multipliers.
That's the biggest thing, is trying to figure out how you can get to the multiplayer, because you can try different timings and everything like that, but it almost feels different every single pitch. So I almost feel like it's really luck in terms of the multiplayer or the multiplier. So try and get used to it. I think Shelby's going to do pretty well. He's over here talking with Art. Art's the man. I don't know if you've met Mark.
Art is the man, yeah, absolutely. No, he's been helping out all day long. Pretty impressive with all of these fans here. All right, so how are we scouting Shelby?
So Shelby's a big guy. He's got a pretty big frame. So he almost looks like my younger brother. My younger brother's a pretty big kid as well. So just based off of that, he's kind of like almost looks like a Miguel Cabrera kind of type. So I've never seen Miguel Cabrera in a home run derby, but I feel like he would actually do pretty well. Number 18 though for 2020. About
Now,
to mess up his hair.
Are you impressed that he's in his own jersey, or is that knocking points off of him?
You know what? I give him props for that, because Shelby's just a very different name. Someone might not take it serious, but Shelby, he's important, okay? He is going to do very well. Looks like he's wearing a very official watch. He's not wearing cargos, though. I don't know how this is going to go.
He was wearing them earlier, so maybe some of that juju wears
Right.
off, rubs off on this round.
So he's got a very basic stance. Again, he's going to keep it simple. First pitch, I think I actually missed the first pitch, but they allowed me to restart.
Yeah, see, that restart really helped you.
It did.
I might bring that restart back if you end up crushing me. We'll see.
Let's do it. All right, 1:13 left. Alexa and I are watching Shelby. I don't think his timing is a little off. His
Yeah.
timing is definitely off. Currently, no home runs. Needs 5,755 points to beat myself, Fuzzy. Alexa, what do you think so far?
I mean, so far, that's, I think, his first home run, I believe, if this lands here. But we're seeing some balls go foul, not only to the right side, but to the left as well. So just getting that straight is really what the key for him is going to be.
He just did an Oppo Taco. Have you ever said that before? Oppo Taco?
I
You ever heard
have
of
said
that?
it once, and I will never say it again.
It's fun. All right.
587 feet, though, is pretty impressive. Then
That
he gets
was-
the extra 100.
Right, so that's just because he's just a big boy over here.
Yeah.
Shelby, I think he might get that ×2. If he can get the ×2, ×3, so there's a 2, a 3, the 5 is out in center field, obviously the deepest part of the ballpark. 609
Distance on
feet.
that one.
I think that is a record between the 3 of us so far.
That's pretty impressive. I got to tell you, though, the nerves and the adrenaline are a little higher because of what we saw you do. So, I mean, you've got a lot to live up to in this round.
Right, I try to put on a show for you guys, because I think you guys are going to do great as well. But maybe you guys can hit those multipliers. Maybe you don't hit 7 home runs, but maybe you still beat me because you hit the ×5 or over in left field the 4 times.
All right, 518 feet, pretty impressive there with that home run.
Here comes the gold ball. He breaks his bat. Is that going to go? You know he was trying to hit that ball to center
Look at
field.
this. He's showing us the broken bat.
How far was that? 4? Okay, so not the furthest home run that he hit, but 2,643 points. That's very respectable. Taking a
And the bow.
What a guy.
Nicely done.
Classy.
4 home runs. It does not beat you, Fuzzy, but it's
That's
still
okay.
an impressive round.
Looks like he had a lot of fun, but now it's Alexa's turn. Do you want to put a prediction on yourself, or is that too much pressure?
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, I'm going to ask Shelby when he comes back over here. I think the fact that you went first and kind of killed it puts a lot of pressure on us.
That was
Shelby,
awesome.
nicely done. I want to ask you though, him going first and the fact that Fuzzy hit 7 home runs, how much pressure did that put on you?
Huge pressure.
Yeah.
I got a couple swings in and I was like, nope, this isn't going to go very well. I got some distance on a few.
609
Yeah,
feet.
I just couldn't hit any of those multipliers.
I appreciate your confidence rocking your own jersey too. That's pretty awesome.
Right.
Yeah,
Gotta
shelfie
do it.
on the back. All right, I'm up, guys.
It is your turn. I believe
Wish
in
me
you.
luck.
You're going to do it.
Let's do it.
Played
All right, here we
softball in
go.
high school. She's going to do
Softball
great.
in high school. I'm expecting a very good technical swing here. I've heard some things. She tested the game out in New York before we came down here.
Right.
So she's got a little bit of experience, and from what I've heard, she's very, very good.
And she's a lefty as well.
Yeah,
So
I've already lost.
that's
So
okay.
I'm in a tough spot. So this is down to you two, the two lefties.
Alexa versus Fuzzy, the lefty versus lefty matchup. I'm curious to see how well she's going to do. I feel like she's going to, I'm going to say 6 home runs. I think one short of me. I think she has the swing down. She's done it before. And her furthest home run, I'm going to call it 547 feet.
547. Okay,
547.
all
She's
right.
gonna match it.
I'm gonna. Okay, you know what? I think she's got 600 in her. I think she's gonna have a good
600, okay.
600 footer. Did you hit any 600-foot home runs?
I don't think I did. I think you have the highest so far at 609.
I had a
Yeah,
big
we're
time
gonna do
arc on my swing.
You did.
Super high. They were
Right.
taking forever to come down. Like I've been saying all day, you want to keep a low line drive swing. They're having some fun in the cage right now.
Alexa are having a blast out there. All right.
See what she's got. I'm curious to see if she's hitting these line drives or the deep fly balls.
Don't mess up the hair.
She's putting the headset on here, getting herself situated.
Yeah, and the lines aren't too bad right now, guys. So if you don't want to hit, we got a kid over here in Willie Mays, you can't see it. But if you think the lines are too long, so you're not going to hit, come on down because the lines aren't too bad.
Yeah, guys, and I want you guys to, hold on 1 second. I want you guys to go down in the chat right now. Guess how many home runs Alexa's going to hit in the chat right now. Let's see what she got. Let's see what she's got.
All right.
She's about to get started.
Someone said, you better know.
Notice
see the
me,
chat
Dan,
right
Dan.
now.
I like it. All right, here we go.
Alexa has a minute and 30 on the clock.
I see a 6:10 guess for Alexa's farthest home run.
Smacked that ball.
That ball got out quick.
Okay, so we got Big Dom saying that it's going to be 4, Mr. Mate saying 3.
There we go. All right, she's got that hard line drive out to left field.
Ooh, where's
That's
that ball?
exactly
Okay,
what
she
you want to
whipped it
think with a little
left.
foul. All right, already seeing a solid.
That's there. I thought that was
I
foul.
thought that was foul for sure.
So we see some 9, 7, 6.
Wow.
The line drives are great. Yeah, guys in the chat, what's up? Big Dom?
There we go.
59?
5 feet. She hit that
Imagine
one
if she
straight
hit
down into
59.
the ground. She's got 1,276.
Wow, look
that
at that.
ball's gone.
Look how nice the sky is. She literally hit that to the moon.
487 for her third home run of the round.
All right, 1863. So she is approaching Shelby right now. But she's got to beat that 5'7", 57,
Line drive.
54, and that was the ground ball down the left field line. Come on, Alexa.
We're approaching 30 seconds. That's dead center. Uh-oh. Is that going to hit the multiplier?
Ooh,
I think it was a little bit over it.
I think it lets you know before it actually hits it. Like it starts to.
That had really good distance on it, though.
Right.
She's up to 4. She's got time to catch it, bud.
Ooh, that might be a times 3.
She has a really,
Wow.
really consistent opposite field swing here.
That was a rocket. All right, so currently she has 5 home runs, and she can get.
She's got time to catch it. Oh, that's going to be
That's
6.
Is she gonna
This
time?
might come down
It
to the
might be a-
very last
There's no
pitch.
way. Take the time.
No, get out. I'm cheering for her here. I have to. I'm sorry, Fuzz. I'm cheering for her here.
I want her to win. Oh, the gold ball.
Here it is. Oh, she tied it.
7-7.
Oh, that ball's
She
way
tied it
out.
out. 7 home runs and a streak of
I don't
4.
think she's going to get your point total, but she did tie you up in
So
home runs.
close. That was amazing.
What a round.
That was amazing. And the hair still looks beautiful.
Wow.
That was great.
What a round.
That was great.
Wow, she had a really, really good opposite field swing. Those
She had-
low line drives to left.
She had the perfect approach. Again, she was sitting back waiting on him. I think she hit more balls to the left side, opposite field, than she actually
Absolutely. I don't think she pulled any home runs, but that's a good thing in this case.
pulled. Alexa's coming on back.
Here she is. She's
That
heading
was
back
so
now.
good. We
That
tied.
was really good.
That was amazing. Good job.
Way to
my
be.
goodness.
Way to be.
A little sweaty,
That's
Yeah,
okay.
right? It's
Real
a
quick.
workout.
Hair
you
still
get
looks
the moment.
nice.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm still somewhat together here.
So how do you think you did?
I think I did okay. I got to tell you though, all of the things that we're sitting here talking about is very difficult to implement in the
Definitely.
cage.
Yes, for sure.
You know, keeping that long launch angle exactly where you want it, keeping some of those balls pretty even and those line drives like exactly where you want. And the hard part is too, watching it go out and then wanting the next pitch to come really
Right.
fast.
It kind of is a little delay almost.
Yeah,
That
you
was
got
my
to make sure
problem. I hit
that
a
you're
couple
ready
that
for it
looked
to
like they were
go.
leaving the stadium. It took
Yeah.
forever to come down.
No, of course. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. That's
did
what
great.
the beauty of this is, right? That you actually feel like you are in Nationals Park,
Sure.
hitting home runs like you're in a home run derby. I mean,
Right.
it's really impressive and it's a lot of fun. So I'm glad we got to do that, guys.
Yeah, I'm
Definitely.
a little upset. You know, both of you almost doubled me in home
Right,
runs, but it was a
right.
good time.
was a great time. We had a lot of fun.
So much.
All right, fans, we still have one more day to make it into the leaderboard in the top 32, but make sure you're going to be here. We will be here tomorrow to bring you all of the action at 5 p.m. Eastern, and then on Monday, 32 players will go head-to-head in our first ever championship tournament for the grand prize. And the grand prize is tickets to the 2018 All-Star Game. We'll be live on Monday starting at 2 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/MLB_games. That does it for us here today. Thanks to all the fans who participated in the Home Run Derby VR here at FanFest. And thank you both to Shelby and Fuzzy for being along the ride with me here, and also for participating in the Home Run Derby VR yourselves. You guys had a blast?
Oh,
Awesome
so
time.
much fun.
Great time.
All right, sounds good. We will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Be there. Thank you for watching.
Move